which held about 9,000 people. It was packed every game, and we couldn't get $10 to go to a movie. Are you kidding me? So that was one of the.
Did you ever go back on campus and play against Worthy and Jordan and them during the summertime and stuff?
Yeah, during the summer. Yeah, that's how I met James, Walter Davis, Jordan. I'd always go back.
They say James is a bad man.
Yeah, I'd go back in the summer and play against these guys. And
was Sam Perkins really like that?
What's that?
Was Sam Perkins like that?
Like what?
Was he a night? Because he was a ball at North Carolina too.
Yeah, he was. He wasn't on the level of Walter Davis and Jordan and myself. But he was. He was long, lean, could shoot from the outside. And I mean, when I wasn't in Chapel Hill, I'd run into this guy that's on the camera right now, Bird, over there, over at A&T. He was over there. He was spanking everybody over there at A&T, and that's when I first ran into Bird over at A&T because I'd play with the guys. I had my summer league. We'd be down in Bimbo Park. We'd be over at A&T. We played at various places, in Greensboro. That's how, basketball is a small community. You just run into everybody,
Yeah.
2 plates?
Yeah.
All right. So, like I said, we looking at the teams that you play for. I remember back in the day, man, when I watched you growing up, when the games used to come on Channel 6, back in CBS, when you played with the Lakers, the Pistons, Sixers. I remember you mostly as a Laker, because I was like a Laker fan growing up.
Yeah.
Out of all the teams that you played, which one did you enjoy playing the most?
Well, you're not gonna believe this. It's not an NBA team.
What?
It's not an NBA team.
So it must have been when you were overseas.
The team that I had the best fun with, most joy, was the team in Italy. When I finished my NBA career and went over to Milan, Italy, and played, that was the team that I had, my most joy with out of all the teams that I've ever played with.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Because we had packed houses, everybody was, you couldn't get a ticket. The fans were crazy. Because we were the Italian champs, we played in the EuroLeague championship, so I got to travel in other countries in Europe. The fans were just great, over in Italy. The team was great, coaches were great, the lifestyle was great. It was just fantastic.
Awesome.
How many points per game did you average?
Over in Europe?
Yes.
I went from 26, and 1 year I led the league. Matter of fact, I was at my oldest. I was at 40, and I was averaging 30 a game.
What?
Wow. In the Euro League and in the Italian league.
So was the game the overseas game like that back then the way it is now?
Yeah, I mean, I saw a couple of players over in Europe that I knew could play in the NBA, like Tony Kukoc, who was on that team in Chicago that won the championship. Sabonis.
What about Petrovic?
Petrovic was, who played with the New Jersey Nets. I saw him, played against him, played against Big Sabonis. Big Sabonis, his son is playing with the Sacramento Kings now. He was a 7-footer. He was really good. Vlade Divac, who was on one of those teams in LA. These are guys I saw in Europe that were really good, back in the late 80s that I knew that could play in the NBA.
I have a question about Arvydas Sabonis. I've always, even on the show, I've always stated we got the late version of him.
Yes, we did.
I got to see him prior, and I still say to this day, if we would have got that version of him when he was 21,
absolutely,
nobody could have stopped him.
Absolutely, he was fantastic. I mean, as a big man, he's like 7'2", 7'3", agile. He had some of the same abilities that you see Jokic with. the
That's
Denver
that's who you
Nuggets
do.
now.
Yo.
You know, only he was big. Only he was bigger. You know, he could shoot the three. He had good footwork. Could pass. I mean, he had all of that. He had all of that in his game. And I think he was on the Olympic team. You know, I think they might have gotten the silver medal, a bronze medal, or something in the Olympics. He was really, really good.
What was it like playing with Magic his rookie year?
Magic, well, let me see. When I got to the Lakers, I think that was Magic's third year.
Okay.
Yeah, he was fantastic. I mean, the guy at 6'8" could handle and could see the floor. Let me tell you. I mean, you on a fast break, you're gonna get a fantastic pass from him. And if you're in a setup offense, he was so tall he could just look over guards. I mean, the tallest guards that would play him would be maybe 6'4", 6'5", like Dennis Johnson. But they didn't bother him. He could just look over the top and see you and just pass right over your head. You know, very unselfish player.
And let me ask you one more: do you think Pat Riley was the perfect coach for that Lakers team and that dynasty that they created?
Absolutely. I mean, Pat was tough on us. Because I've had coaches in the league in my 14 years that I won't call their names out. They shouldn't even have been. They shouldn't even have been coaches. It was just ridiculous. I mean, you can get some coaches that can make your team take you to another level, or you can get a guy that can take you down to a bad level. And I say that because not only am I a basketball fan, I watch football. I'm watching the NCAA playoffs now. This coach that's with Indiana. How do you explain that? You know, that's all coaching. That team hadn't won in decades, and they're fighting for a national championship. The only team in Division I is 13-0. That's a coach. That's big.
That's big.
And they brought it to his system.
Yeah, I mean, they good for his system. But, I mean, Bird can tell you, you got to have the horses if you're going to win.
Yeah.
You got to have the horses because Pat Riley's a great coach, but we had a year in Miami where we didn't have a lot of talent. We were near the bottom. We couldn't win anything until we got Shaq, and that turned our fortune around.
You talking about with Wade rookie year?
Yeah. I mean, this was before Wade and Shaq got there. I mean, we were terrible in Miami. Yeah. I think we won about 16 or 17 games, and we had a Hall of Fame coach. So it's a delicate balance. You got to have the horses too if you're gonna win. Bird can tell you that. If you ain't got the horses, you're not gonna win.
What was Jerry Buss like?
Jerry Buss was he's a fair-minded owner. He bought the Lakers, the Forum. I think he bought the hockey team too, the Kings. He was a great owner. People loved him as an owner. And then when he passed, his daughter Jeannie Buss, she took over the helm. She was very good with the players and generous with the players too.
Oh, good. While we're gonna keep the questions going, just to put this disclaimer out. It is the Studio W Sports page brought to you by J&J. I'm your host, your main man, Mill. I got Kevin Two Play Tires, Romar 5-2 on the line. On the boxing guru, Mr. Mark Daines, our special guest, Mr. James Sparrow, and the one and only Mr. Bob Mcadoo. And also just joining the panel, one of our other co-hosts, Mr. Derek Galloway, is joining us today. Mr. Galloway, how are you doing, sir?
I'm good. It looked like I came just in time to see some infamous people. Hall of Famer Bob McAdoo, Mr. Hall of Famer James Sparrow. I am. This is a treat. Oh, I got questions on top of questions, so I'll go last. I'll wait for you guys to go.
Well, no, it is your turn, sir.
It's my turn.
Yes,
okay.
It is.
Oh, okay.
Well, before you start asking questions,
I knew this was coming.
I just need to get this out here to you, Derek. Take the head off since you went against us. Take the head off.
Save that for later, sir.
Save that for NFL time.
Leave him alone, bro.
I'll just say this. I'm not supposed to be wearing it, but I found it in the closet. So this is supposed to be one of my Christmas gifts. I can't let my wife know I'm
No.
I'm wearing it for you though, Mill. 5 o'clock.
No. You riding with him.
Leave it alone, bro. Leave it alone, man.
Not now. Derek, it's your turn with the floor. It's your turn with the questions.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, Mr. McAdoo, it is a pleasure to meet you, sir, and to ask you questions. I appreciate you and Mr. Sparrow making time of your day for us to be privileged to do this. So thank you so much.
My pleasure too. My pleasure too.
My brother.
I have a couple of questions for you guys. I guess first for Mr. McAdoo. Oh gosh, I got put on the spot here. Okay. If you, let's say for instance, you were a prolific scorer, you're a Hall of Fame scorer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you or did you feel that if the 3-point line existed back when you were playing with the Braves and the Sixers or the Lakers, or how many more points would you have scored? And also, do you feel that your game that you play translates to today's game?
60 a game.
No. Well, you got a couple of parts of that question. I'll go to the end. Translate to today's game. Absolutely. If you a stretch 4 or 5, you can play in any era. As far as the 3-point line,
50 a game.
Bird, you might have to help me with this one.
50 a game.
We didn't shoot the 3. We didn't shoot the 3 because we didn't have the 3 in high school.
Exactly.
The 3 wasn't instituted in the NBA until about my 9th or 10th year in the league. So it was a shot. It amazes me when I see Curry and these guys shooting there. They shoot it like it's a layup. When they instituted the 3-point shot, I was with the Lakers. It was considered a desperation shot.
Right.
We didn't shoot it like they do now. You know,
right.
It was nothing that was needed.
And when I got to coaching and I used to play shooting games with these guys, that shot was a little bit too far for me because you just didn't have the muscle memory from high school and stuff. I don't know, Bird, if you did that, if you felt that way too. I could shoot from the top of the key.
Absolutely.
The top of the key was probably where I was shooting it from, but when you push it back another foot, that was getting a little bit out of my range. And that's all because we didn't have that shot in high school or college. We didn't have it in college either.
Wasn't even thought of.
Okay. Well, thank you for asking. I have 2 more questions, and these will be quick. These are layup questions for you. 2 quick questions for you. I guess the second question is, if you had come in the league a little later, say right around the time that Jamal Wilkes was with the Lakers and you were with the Lakers, do you think you would have been considered the number 1 option, or would it have been Silk Wilkins at that time?
No, when Silk, remember Silk is my age. He was at UCLA the same time I was at North Carolina. Silk was like the 3rd, 4th option. You know, Kareem was definitely the first option.
Right.
You know, when I got there, it was Kareem. Then it became Magic was an option. Norm Nixon was an option. And they were bringing me off the bench. When they brought me off the bench,
well, just hypothetically speaking, if you both got there, you both were 21 years old, and you both were rookies, would you felt like you would have been more of a number 1 option than he would have been?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Because you don't put a 3-time scoring leader in the back of an option.
I got you.
That's why one of my coaches got fired in Detroit, because when I got traded to Detroit, my 7 or 8 year average was about 30 a game. And he was too busy kissing up to Bob Lanier, who was Mr. Detroit, and he never put me and Bob Lanier on the same